Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well and happy holidays. I hope you're all having great fun and having lots of yummy food this time of year. Now, today I wanted to talk about one thing that everyone is worried about and that I keep seeing on the news. It is finances, and it is also the increasing cost of living and the increasing student debt that people my age are still facing, and ever more so in 2020. Now, one of the things that I have done that has significantly reduced my student debt is move abroad. Now, you can choose any country you would like, of course, but I would suggest somewhere that is not in Europe because you are going to still be paying similar prices as you would be in the US. Now, I'm going to take you guys and compare what I used to spend as an undergraduate student and what I currently spend abroad. And I think that this comparison can really shine a light on some of the things that many people are struggling with in the US and a way that some people, like myself, have significantly reduced our own debts. Now, let's go ahead and get into the video. I am going to go ahead and transfer us over to the screen here, and let's go. So I'm going to open Evernote. All right, so one of the things that you need to look at first is you're going to look here. You're going to look to see the conversion rate here between your current currency and your country of interest currency. So in Turkey, we see here that it is almost 8 Turkish lira to equal $1. Now, this is actually going to be something that is very, very important to realize because in the US, I would say that the average income in US dollars that a Turkish person makes is going to be close to $600. And this is actually not minimum wage. This is going to be a little bit above minimum wage, actually. I have heard people even making, I don't know, somewhere around $450 or less on minimum wage. And this is for like a family of 3, like a wife, dad, and a child. And this 600 also is doable with a family of 3 in Turkey. So imagine if you are coming here to Turkey and you have been making this much money. Now, when I was an undergraduate, I made very little money, maybe about this much money per month. And that was when I was working part-time for about $15 an hour. And I would say that a significant part of my money was going towards rent. And my rent was about $1,000 and I was sharing with a roommate. So I was paying maybe about $500 in rent. I was paying maybe about $50 splitting the air condition price and maybe a little bit about 60 or something on gas and such. Now, in Turkey, you're going to be spending significantly less than that. And I want you guys to think for a moment. Wow, what if I had a ton of money all of a sudden? So, and this is how I have done it. So, when you're living in Turkey, you can get a modest apartment for about $100 a month. And your utilities are probably going to be about $20 a month max, and that is about it. It is kind of expensive for gas because of the taxes and such in Turkey, but it's very much not nearly what I was paying before. Now, if you don't have a car, that's going to significantly drop the cost of your living. When I was in the US, I was probably spending, I would say, maybe $100 a month on gas, and I wasn't driving too much. And I was paying maybe $50 a week on parking. And that was very important for me because I needed to park at my school somewhere that was safe. And I usually had evening classes, so I needed to give that much money. And so I was spending maybe $200 a month on everything for parking. All right, and this is not groceries yet, guys. So currently in Turkey, I am spending $200 a month on groceries, and that is for me and my husband. And we do go out to eat sometimes, and we do order food. And I will tell you, that was not the case when I was an undergraduate student. Okay, I was maybe spending around $200 for 2 weeks just by myself. So I was averaging about $400 a month, and I was eating terribly. absolutely terribly. You know, talk about ramen noodles, talk about rice. Here in Turkey, I can eat meat whenever I want to, order some random things, and have a ton of vegetables and fruits. Now, with this $200, I am eating like a ton of fruit. I would say I get 5 kilograms of grapes. 5 kilograms of grapes. That is going to be about 11 pounds of grapes, and that is super cheap here. Same thing about like other things like tomatoes and like other smaller vegetables. These things are very cheap. I remember one time I went to the grocery store and I wanted to get grapes, and they were $13 a pound, guys. $13 a pound. Here I am getting 5 kilograms, that is 11 pounds, and that was probably maybe a Turkish lira for a kilogram. So that is significantly less. And remember, we are talking about $1 equaling 7.84 Turkish lira, guys. That's crazy. All right. So let's have a total. This is having a bare minimum lifestyle here. Same thing here in Turkey. So this is just your housing, your food, and your internet and such. So this is on minimum wage in the US. All right. So if you have minimum wage in Turkey versus if you have minimum wage in the US living as an undergraduate student. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so for the US, the average cost of living as an undergraduate student, and that is $1,310 in the US for one person. This is for one person. Now, in Turkey, what are we spending? What are we spending? We are not spending anything. We are spending $340 a month on our bare necessities, guys. So, this is for two people. That is crazy. So, what is that? How much money do I have to put in savings? How much money can I dedicate towards paying off my loans? All right, so we're going into debt here in the US for a one person household, for one person making $1,160 a year. You are going to be in debt $150 every single month. That is an average estimated debt per year, $1,800 for one person. Take that same income and use it for a Turkish lifestyle using the same kind of things for your transportation, for your food, for your basic necessities. Minimum wage income, you are averaging $820 savings every month, guys. And that means every year you are averaging plus $9,840. So this is what you're going to have in your savings with absolutely no effort. All right, so I hope that was very interesting and it shed some light on some of the ways that you can actually save money by moving abroad. And I really encourage people who have the ability to work online and do not have any significant ties to the US other than, family. Of course, you can keep in touch with family, but I mean children. You kind of don't want to take children abroad. It's very difficult. Or if your spouse does not have a job that allows them to work online either, then it's definitely a significant challenge. But if you are an undergraduate student who is going to graduate and has studied graphic design or translation, you should definitely think about going abroad and spending some time traveling to save money. I encourage you to help yourself take control of your debt and have a great time in your 20s, building up equity, building up your savings, and starting your investing plan. So I hope this was an informational video for anyone who is looking for ways to save, and I hope it shed light on why I actually am in Turkey and why I thought it was a great idea to move right after I graduated from university. All right, happy holidays, guys. Have a Merry Christmas. See you later. Bye.